Hello everyone. I hope everyone is doing well, staying safe, staying healthy. We're going to continue our conversation today on how to stay emotionally grounded during COVID-19. We've had some conversations in some previous videos about that. Today we are going to focus a little bit on self-soothing. And we've heard that term before as early childhood professionals, especially those of you that have infants and toddlers in your program. We provide them with skill sets and tools to help them to self-soothe. So maybe that infant who you've fed and you've changed and you've held them for a while and you have to move on to another baby to feed them, you might give maybe the baby the pacifier in their crib to help them to self-soothe. All right, but as adults, can we self-soothe? Absolutely. All right, so we're going to look at five different strategies that we could use when we're at home after our programs have closed at the end of the day or on the weekends to help us self-soothe as adults. And when we talk about self-soothe, we're talking about the tool that we use to calm ourselves when we feel anxious or distressed. And during COVID-19, I know I have had moments where I'm anxious and or distressed, and I'm sure you have as well. All right, so let's look at five different strategies that we can use. First of all, adjust your noise levels. Noise can affect how we feel. So some of us like to be surrounded by some type of noise, and that helps to self-soothe us. Some of us, when we have our downtime, we require silence, all right, to help get our minds settled. For example, I know when I'm going to sleep at the end of the day or into the night, and it's time to go to bed, I need silence, not a cricket chirping in the background. That's how I get to shut my mind down and go to sleep. But for others, some individuals need to have the TV on at a low volume, or maybe a radio playing softly in the background. Or for others, it may require maybe having one of those apps on where it plays the sound of a river or the sound of rain in the background. So adjusting noise levels helps to soothe us in one way or the other. You need to define what that noise level is for you. All right. A second strategy, use blankets. Blankets are really, really comforting. I was outside earlier this morning on my deck, and I brought out a blanket to cover myself with as I sat outside, and it was so soothing. All right, so get a blanket. Heavy blankets tend to help us feel calm. It tends to reduce our breathing, slow our breathing down, okay? And also blankets of different textures also helps to soothe us. So take those blankets out of your closet, have them in different places of your home that you can use when you were trying to calm down after a rough day. All right, smells, our third strategy that we can look at. For some of us, smells can bring about comfort and help calm us down. So some examples of this, candles have different scents that we use. You know, finding your favorite candle scent. Incense also helps. The smell from hot drinks or particular food aromas. Those type of smells help to contribute to relaxing you. So identify what those smells are for you. All right. Managing lighting. The lighting in your home. Manage how much light you receive. What we have found is that when you are anxious, your pupils tend to dilate, and from that you end up becoming sensitive or extra sensitive to lights. All right, so lowering the light around you can help to support you from feeling overly anxious. All right, so try dimming your lights, maybe using lamps, again, maybe using candles, but overall, try to reduce the level of light around you when you're feeling anxious. That tends to help soothe us in one capacity or the other. All right, and then finally, let yourself cry. All right, let yourself cry. It's okay to cry, and it's a great self-soothing tool for adults. Um, our babies do it; they self-soothe through crying. All right, and we should too. All right, so when your anxiety builds and builds, sometimes we just need to let it out. Crying can be a great way to do that. All right, sometimes we feel like crying is something we don't want to do, but crying is extremely natural. It helps us to get relief from that strong emotion that we're having. It's a great way to express that emotion. So, crying, let yourself cry. All right, so those are the 5 techniques that I wanted to provide to you today to help you to self-soothe, adjusting those noise levels, adjusting the lights in your house that are around you when at the end of the day you're trying to relax, using blankets to help to soothe and comfort you, smells, different smells around you, identify those smells that can help to relax you, and lastly, getting that good crying when you feel you need it. All right, so I hope these strategies and tips support you as you continue your journey in remaining emotionally grounded during COVID-19. All right, I will see you all next time, and we'll continue this discussion on how to remain emotionally grounded during this pandemic. Again, I hope everyone is doing well, staying safe, staying healthy, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.